Hi, my name is Alina Majid. I'm a student. ID is 220183333, and then my topic is the analysis impact of anesthetic and anesthetic factors on employee motivation of IT gig workers of UK. Now I'm talking about my second slide. It is introduction. In this introduction, I have a research questions, aim, and objective. Research question. Now, my research question is what anesthetic factors impact implies motivation of IT gig workers of UK. Question number two. What anesthetic factors impact employee motivation of IT gig workers of UK? And this research aims to evaluate the impact of anesthetic and anesthetic factors on employee motivation of IT gig workers of UK. And the objectives: number one objective, to evaluate the impact of an anesthetic factor on employee motivation of IT gig workers of UK. Objective number two, to evaluate the impact of anesthetic factors on employee motivation of IT gig workers of UK. And the number third, based on finding, to provide recommendation to improve employee motivation of IT gig workers of UK. Now, I'm talking about my third slide. It is the evidence of data collection, search term, database, and result. My first search term is Elastic and Motivation and IT and Gig and UK. And the database is Science Direct. Result I found is a 77. My second search term is Elastic and Motivation and IT and Gig and UK. Database is Amalade and results 112. My third search term is Elastic and Motivation and IT and Gig and UK. The database is Science Direct, results 19. My fourth search term is Elastic and Motivation and IT and Gig and UK. The database is Amulate, and the result I will find from here is the 48. Now I am talking about my fourth slide, which is evidence of data collection. In it, it is identification, screening, eligibility included. Prisma enable the researcher to collect secondary qualitative data from selected database. Sign Direct and Amulate. Prisma, PRISMA, application stage 1, identification. 256 record from Science Direct and Amulate, and 37 from other source. Stage 2, screening. 123 duplicate records were removed. 170 records were screened. 142 irrelevant records were excluded. Stage 3, eligibility. 32 records were exceeded. 17 records were excluded with the reason. Stage 4 included. 15 records included in qualitative analysis. Now I am talking about my fifth slide, which is data analysis. In this slide, the researcher used thematically analysis as method of data collection. The researcher used following steps to develop theme, formalization, chords formulation, generation of themes, themes review, defining and naming theme, and report formulation. Burn and Clark, 2006. Complexity of motivation. This theme was identified through literature highlighting the manifold nature of motivation beyond traditional incentivism. Debly et al. 2019 highlighted the manifold nature of motivation beyond traditional incentivism. Carprazino et al. 2023 also emphasized the complexity of motivation in the gig economy, influenced by factors such as autonomy and social connection. Now I'm talking about my sixth line, which is data analysis. In strict motivation, literature highlights strict motivators as key factors influencing job satisfaction and performance. Olivia et al. 2022 and Wahoo and Hong 2024 suggest that strict factors such as enjoyment of work, autonomy, and social connection significantly impact gig workers' motivation. Mustafa and Jaffer 2024 underscore learning and growth opportunity as determinants of job satisfaction and gigging with intrinsic motivators. Kahun at 2021 discussed HRM practices in the gig economy, which includes intrinsic motors like autonomy in the context of organization management. Data analysis. Intrinsic motivation. The role of intrinsic rewards in worker motivation and retention in the gig economy were explored based on literature. Oliveira et al. 2022 discussed the role of intrinsic motivators such as financial reward influencing gig workers' continuous intention. Laser 2019 highlight the profound effects of compensation structure on worker motivation, indicate the importance of intrinsic rewards. Command 2022 explored the engagement relationship and intrinsic motivators within the gig economy from manager perspectives. Now, my 8th slide is data analysis. Impact of gig experience literature on gig worker impact on job quality and worker satisfaction highlights its influence on motivation. Drummond and Hanneswick suggest that gig experience is valuable for job seeker but may vary in effectiveness compared to traditional employment experience. Kanye and Doskarna 2019 provide insight in the impact of gig worker on job quality and workers' experience, which can influence motivation. Sharma et al. 2023 analyzed the distribution of gig workers' motivation through digital platforms impacting their overall gig experience. HRM perspectives. The theme explores HRM role in managing gig workers based on literature. Quayle et al. 2021 and Kumar 2022 discuss the importance of HRM practices in the gig economy, emphasizes the need to consider the engagement relationship and the roles of intermediary platforms. Amdi Fadel and Sheikh Azmi 2022 explored the relationship between gig workers' educational level and their motivation, which can be managed through HRM strategies. Now I'm talking about Clintlian and any recommendation. Clintlian, the motivation of IT gig workers is influenced by a complex interplay of anesthetic and anesthetic factors. Both anesthetic motivators such as autonomy, social connection, and enjoyment of work, as well as anesthetic motivators like financial rewards, play significant roles in shaping IT gig workers' motivation. The gig experience itself contributes to gig workers' motivation, with implicable for job quality and overall satisfaction. From HRM perspectives, practice needed to be adopted, recognize, and leverage the unique characteristic of the gig economy to effectively manage and enhance IT gig workers' motivation. Now, I am talking about my 11th slide, which is conclusion and any recommendations. Recommendation. Incorporate holistic motivators. Organization should design gigs that offer an opportunity for skill development and meaningful social connection to enhance holistic motivation. Number 2. Balance holistic rewards. While financing rewards are important, organizations should also consider non-monetary benefit such as recognition and opportunity for advancement. Number 3. Enhance gig experience. In it, providing a positive and sportive gig experience to effective management practices can contribute to increase motivation and job satisfaction among gig workers. Number 4. Adapt HRM practices. HRM strategy need to be tailored to the gig economy constant, recognizing the unique engagement relationship and the roles of intermediary platforms. Number 4. Invest in education and training. Organizations and policymakers should invest in education and training programs to equip gig workers with the skills needed to thrive in the digital economy. Now, I'm talking about my 12th slide, which is personal reflection. In a personal reflection, number one, recognize the complexity. Number two, emphasizes intrinsic motivation. Number three, balance holistic rewards. Number four, adapt HRM practices. Number five, invest in education and training. Now I am talking about my 13th slide is a personal reflection. In personal reflection, what would I do differently? Number one, prioritize holistic motivation. Number two, enhance gig experience. Number three, tailor HRM practices. Number four, invest in education and training. Thank you. It's all.